Been thinking about something, and most people who know me know I'm not very religious. I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in any type of organized religion. I don't believe in heaven or hell or anything like that. I do believe that, there's spirits, entities. I truly believe the universe is the biggest creator and the biggest giver, and I really believe we're all in control of ourselves. And we're good people because we are, and we're bad people because we are, and it's what we choose, and it's no one else's energy affecting us but our own. However, I'm not rude about it. I don't care to shove anything down your throat. I don't care what you believe. I just live my life. And I'll listen to you, and I'll listen to you talk about your religion and what you believe, if you can do it appropriately. And I also know that when I do things for me, whether it's a tradition, a ritual, whatever, it's because I care about and love someone, and it's not because I'm trying to force them any which way or the other. I live in Aurora, Colorado, and I live right down the street from the courthouse and the police station and all that. And it's a really crazy time in our country, and it's a really crazy time in Aurora right now. But I don't do anything because of what's going on. I just do things because that's who I am. And anyone who's heard me speak unfiltered and not really caring about a point I'm trying to get across knows damn well I don't do shit for anyone but myself. I was sitting outside my house smoking tonight. It was dark, and I live in a neighborhood where I don't even take my trash outside or check my mail after dark. It's just not safe. I'm single and I live by myself. There was a girl I had seen before at the bus stop who I had helped get away from a man who was trying to kill her boyfriend, and she looked beat up. It wasn't a ruse, it wasn't a setup. She wasn't trying to get money for drugs or anything like that. She was in a bad spot. She's definitely on drugs. She told me she's trying to get better. She needs to get away from this dude. I waited with her at the bus stop till her sister came, and that was the last time I saw her. This was about a month ago until tonight. She walked past me while I was smoking a cigarette, and she was crying on the phone. She looked much better. She had gained some weight. She definitely looked sober right now. I heard her talking on the phone. I am just trying to eat and sleep somewhere tonight, and I cannot go back there. She looked at me. She said, "I'm sorry, honey. Do you have a cigarette?" I said, "Of course." I gave her a cigarette and a lighter, and I looked down. She wasn't wearing no shoes. She was in a dress. Thankfully, it's the middle of July in Denver and it's warm, but it's getting dark, and not having shoes on is not comfortable, no matter what time of year it is. Not only that, in my mind, I thought to myself that this is not the neighborhood to not be dressed for what you're about to get into. And I looked at her and I said, "Do you got shoes?" She said, "No." Without thinking, I said, "I got flip-flops." She said, "You got extra flip-flops?" I said, "No, because I don't." She said, are you trying to give me shoes?" I said, "Yeah." I knew I had a cheap pair of pretty cute sandals, that they were cheap enough that I could probably get them again here in the near future. But then I thought about it, and it's freaking pandemic mode. I don't have money to buy myself another pair of shoes right now, and those are the only sandals that I can wear when it's 110 degrees to work, that are work appropriate, that they look nice. I work in an office. Probably only paid like $15 for those damn sandals, but I needed shoes to wear to work. And I had a pair of house shoes, Puma chanclas, $60 pair of chanclas, house shoes that I wear slip on when I'm running in and out, running errands, whatever. Super comfy. Definitely can't wear them to work, but I couldn't go without work shoes either. And I gave her my damn Pumas without even, like, well, this is what's gonna work out best for me in the end, She needs shoes. I have shoes. I have a job, so I need shoes to wear to that job. Fuck it. Fuck it. They're shoes. They're shoes. The fact that I have $60 shoes that are house shoes that I say aren't even cute, like, give the broad something to put on her feet, okay? And I did. And I walked out and I said, here you go. And she looked at me and she said, God bless you. I wasn't even offended. I smiled and I said, thank you. Because I know at the end of the day, she's not pushing anything on me. She felt so moved to say, God bless you, you helped me. I have plenty of friends who have been addicts, still are addicts, and I know how hard it is to stay clean when people treat you like trash. It's not really the point of my story. And I kept on. The neighborhood I live in, the cops show up, they go across the street. The Aurora police don't have a good reputation right now, and most of the people in my neighborhood don't look like me. So I run up to the third floor because I don't know what's going on, but I want to see what's going on. Not because I'm white and I'm nosy, which I am, but really what if some bad shit went down? I wanted to be able to be like, no, they messed up, or no, they messed up, because these are the times we live in. See my neighbor who lives on the third floor, we start talking, we start bullshitting. I brought it up, and she looked at me and she said, I brought up about how I had just given away $60 shoes and I'm struggling to buy a car. I can't even save to buy a car because I Uber back and forth every day to work, and I gave away these shoes. Not even thinking of the monetary value, like she needed shoes, she needs help. It's shoes. Basic things that nobody should have to go without, no matter what your situation is in life. And she looked at me and she said, I don't know if there is a God. I don't know if there's a heaven. I don't know if there's a hell. She said, but if there is a God, and if he is how they say, and if there is a heaven, your seat is going to be a lot closer than the rest of us. And that touched me. And then she continued to say, we need more people in the world like you. And I never thought that about myself before, because I am kind of an asshole and I say how I feel, and I'm really, really, really censoring this because I really don't want to drown the point I'm trying to make. I am one person. I gave one girl a pair of shoes. She needed them. I had them. They're sandals. They're not sneakers. I need my sneakers. They didn't come from my children. I didn't take anything from anyone in my family that they were going to need later on. I had them to give, and I gave them. I showed this girl compassion, whether she's a drug addict, whether she's homeless, whether she's anything in the world, I don't know. Maybe she's just in a bad situation. I don't have a lot of family support either, and I know it's really hard to get out of it. I am just one person, and I am not going to change the world. If you are one of those people who sit there and recant the Black Lives Matter movement with All Lives Matter, treat everyone like their life matters, no matter who they are. Whether they're a drug addict, whether they're old, whether they're young, whether they're black, whether they're white, whether they're brown, whether they're blind, whether they're deaf, whether they don't believe in you, whether they don't have the same religious views, even if they don't have the same moral code, if all lives matter, treat every life you encounter like it matters. Because I am just one person and I am not going to change the world. But if we get enough people to give a fucking damn about other people in the world who aren't like them, who aren't anything like them, then maybe our world will change.